Good morning, everybody. I'm Grandpa of Adler Farms. How are you? Hey, I want to take you to the garden real quick before we go let the chickens out and just kind of give you a little quick update on the garden. It's going really well. Your all's recommendations of more watering more consistently seems to be paying off. Those borer bugs we had in the zucchini really only affected like one plant, which was this one right here. But it seems to kind of be coming out of it, and I haven't put anything on it yet right here, but that stalk right there is barely hanging on, but it's producing zucchini. Now this one here's got that rot on it right there. The rest of it seems to be going okay. Got tomatoes coming in on that one. More zucchini there. But I've been watering like crazy. Ooh, it's a big old bumblebee. That's it. You do your thing. There's the hocinators. They're still green, but they're getting big. I've taken a bunch of cherry tomatoes off this one. Let's see, I'll have to get those two probably this afternoon. Taking a few off there, taken several off of here. I probably had, good grief, 15 or 20 tomatoes off these already. Then toward the back, our carrots are still going. I'm not quite ready to pick those yet. And these are watermelon. I've got two of them right here. I think that one right there is probably a sangria. Right there, and then that one's probably a captivation. And you can see I watered them considerably and the leaves look really good. Our corn, we still got the silks on some of these. That's starting to turn brown. We don't really have a bug problem. The ears aren't real super big. I don't know if they're going to get any bigger than that or not, See the kernel, something ate that right there. Look at that, something kind of ate that, but I don't know. Oh, there's a squash bug. Maybe that was him. Yuck. He just got squashed. Things are going in the garden pretty well. We've had the extreme temperatures. My goodness, it's been super hot like it has been a lot all over the country. There's a watermelon. There's one down there. This is watermelon, of course, here. There's one there. I put in cardboard under all of these. This is looking good here. There's watermelon here. I got several. I think I got like 8 watermelon growing, and then our cantaloupe is going really well too. Cantaloupe, ambrosia cantaloupe. These are all Haas Tools seeds. So anyway, that is kind of just a quickie on the garden, okay? But I know our birds are going to be wanting out, and I'll tell you something else. In our area, and I don't know if it's in your area too, and it could be because of the heat. The raccoons are crazy right now. And we've got a problem right here. The other day, Mr. G came down and said, hey, have you guys seen any raccoons in your area? And I told him about losing our 3 chickens. And what I had done, and of course moving them down here to the coop has really solved the problem. We've been here almost 3 years, and he has had 14, 15 chickens. He's had a couple of turkeys, and he had some young turkeys, pullets. They free range, and he's had no issues. He said maybe a hawk got one, every now and then, but we always hear the roosters, we always hear everything. And he came down, he said just a few days ago, in one night, he lost 12 chickens and every turkey, every one of them, to raccoons. And in one night, that sounds like a pack of raccoons to me. So I don't know if it's because of the hot weather and their food supply out in the woods is not good, or they're looking for water. I don't know what it is, but that was just a shame. He was just sick about it, But all these years letting him free range, never had any issues. Doesn't have a dog, nothing like that. Didn't have a problem. So that's just sad news. So let's get these birds out. I'm sure they're ready to go here, but doggone it, I just felt so bad for him. And I've also got some news for you down here on something that happened on our place in conjunction with that. Let's go ahead and turn the water on and fill this up here for the chickens. So every night I tuck our chickens in. It's kind of funny. I'll walk over to I kind of wait till it gets pretty dark, and there may be half of them in the coop. And I told Grandma, I said, you ain't gonna believe this. I'll walk out here before I even open up the gate. I'll get about halfway right here. I'll say, hey, it's time to go night-night. And those chickens, before I even open the gate, they'll turn around and walk up in that chicken coop. You think I'm kidding, but that's true. I'll say night-night. I say it every night, every time I go out there. And they head for the coop. It's pretty cute. Oh, there's Foggy. He's ready to go. He's let me out. Here we go. All right, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Come on. Oh, good morning. Hello, sunshine. Hey, Foghorn, stop it. Still more. Oh, Foghorn. Hey, stop that. Foghorn, goodness gracious. He still picks a little bit on those 5, especially. Hey, young man, stop that. Stop it. You're on camera. Behave. Here we go. Come on. By the way, last video, I named them all. Do you remember them? Here, girls. Do you remember your names? Do you remember them all? See, there's Ginger and Mary Ann. Are the two? Well, good morning. How are you? That's Little Red right there. And there's Reba, Lucille, Ginger and Mary Ann. Somebody's still up in the. I hear somebody in there fluttering around. Our barred rock isn't out yet, and neither's. There's our bar. There's the barred rock. That is Daisy Duke over there, the barred rock. Let's see who's left. Oh, one of Laverne or Shirley's still in there. That's who it is. You got Laverne and Shirley. There's Laverne or Shirley right there. Oh, now hey, listen, young lady, you stop that. That's Ellie Mae right there. Here, Foghorn. Here. He's finally eating out of my hand a little bit. Here we go. There we go. All right, let me get your. You went to Wormies. There you are. Hey, Harrietta. What's up, girlfriend? Come on. There's still somebody. Who is it? Little sis? What are you doing up there? What are you doing? Come on, sis. Somebody. Oh, look. You guys, look at here. Up on that hard. Look at that. Up on that. No, you don't get it. Up on that hard surface up there during the night, they laid an egg. No, you don't get it. Who's laying eggs at night like that? Is somebody off? Is it because it's cooler? Let's get some wormies. Love this. I really like this storage area here in this coop. Coop's a good deal. I cleaned her out last night. Swept everything. Oh, you're fine. You're fine. See, we remember. So yeah, we know what's going on here. By the way, I got a modified wormy game. Not necessarily worms, but I'll move that water in there and over there in a second, and they'll get the bugs. There's like I don't know, water bug, roaches. I don't know what they are. Here we go, girls. Here we go, Foggy. Here we go. There we go. We're fixed pretty good for egg layer food, girls. I think we are. Okay, you guys ready to play? Let me go get the other water real quick, and we'll do the bug game. We'll have to make something else up, won't we? Okay, there are no eggs in there this morning. All right, let's go out here. Come on, girls. Come on, let's go out here. Grandpa's got to get some fresh water. Let's dump this. You ready to get the bugs? You know, it's so hot that I thought maybe they would get a drink of water through the night. I don't know. But I put it in there anyway. It made me feel better. All right, you guys ready? Let's see. We can do the same music, right? What's our theme music? We'll just call it the bug game. You all ready? Huh? You ready, Hot Lips? Dun 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 dun. Okay, here we go. Get ready. We're going to take this one up. Ready? Go. Bugs. Oh, there they are. Get them. Get them. Get them. Get them. You got to be fast. Don't let them out the cage. Good job, girls. These girls remember the game from the other, when they was in the other pen. They got good memories. All right, let's pick this one up. You ready? Who's coming? Who's playing? I got another one. Get ready. Set. Go. Oh, rats. Oh, no rats. No bugs. You're all right, Foggy. All right. We'll put this one down. Let me check this one out. You can't get ready. Oh, you're drinking old dirty water. Here we go. Get ready. Come here. Who's playing? Come on. Yep, you got to teach the other 5. There's one. Get him. You got to move the stick. Oh, look at that. Woo, look at him. Get him. Get him. Good job. I've seen them nab those crickets midair. Here, I tell you what. Yeah, did you get it? Atta girl. I love how they scratch around. Here, I'll tell you what. Let's pour a little of this water here. Maybe that'll attract a bug or two, you think, down the road? Yeah, that's what we'll do. Now, I put all these together. It's the funniest thing you'll ever see. They gather around when it gets hot, and they, some of them will lay in between the water. They'll stand in the water. They all kind of huddle around here like some kind of a, I know, like a community swimming pool, you know. And it's pretty funny and entertaining to watch. I'm so glad I moved them over here because I come out and I just hang out with them and I'll watch them. And it's pretty funny. Yeah, I know, I'm cleaning it out with my hand. Grandma says you got that nice toilet brush down there that you bought. Clean it out and use your fingers. I know. Just get your water. But I think they like these new digs. And here we go. All right, girls. Okay. Is everybody happy this morning? Last night they all had, just like the piggy pigs, I gave everybody some fresh tomatoes from the garden, and they really liked that. Let's go turn this water on down here, because we're going to head on down now and take care of the goats and the pigs, and go from there. That is where I dumped their stuff I cleaned out. I'm not sure that's going to be a permanent arrangement for compost, but I just wanted to dump her out, so I did right there. I can always rake it up later. Ooh, it's cloudy today, thank goodness. We got a 60% chance of rain today. It sprinkled a little bit this morning. You know, I've mowed my yard. Just random thought here. I don't know about y'all. I've mowed my yard 3 times this year. 3 times. That's it. That's crazy. Man, that mower, I got that Hustler XDX. No, I don't even think it's got 20 hours on it. I've had it 2 years. I don't think it's got 10 hours on it, to be honest with you. It's going to last me forever if at this rate, which is awesome. A big welcome to our new Adler Farms family members. Appreciate you all so much. And a big grateful howdy and thank you to all of our Adler Farms family members. Been with us forever. I actually, the other day, yesterday I ran into, I didn't run into, a young lady. I was doing a little Saturday shopping, a little grocery shopping, and a young lady I heard from behind said, "Excuse me, are you Ralph?" And I said, "I am." And she introduced herself, and I said, "Oh, goodness sakes, I know your name, absolutely." And so I met one of our family members there, and we visited for a little bit, and she's so nice and sweet. And she watches all K&S. She watches Chad and Ray and Grandma and I, and oh my goodness, that is so much fun to meet somebody. I love it, you know. I get an equal thrill out of it. Maybe, I don't know if they get, you know, they like, you know, it's more cool for me to meet them, I assure you, than it is for them to meet me. So that's how I feel about it. Hey, my last video, you saw that, cutting down that tree with Kyle. By the time you see this video, that tree, Magneto, I'm trying here. Hang on, buddy. He's a camera hound. So next time this video, I'm hoping to have that fence up. Dude, hey, I know. Now the ladies are coming down here where the goats have cleared this off, so they're getting a little more and more brave. But here's the fence that I come over. That's the 20 by 10 that I had around the little chickens. And that, hopefully by this next video, I bet you I'm going to have that up, and they'll have a bigger run back here behind. We'll talk about that here in just a wee bit, a little bit more in detail as to who, what, when, where, and why. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Hi, kids. Hi, hey, Batman. Hey, buddy. Hey, P-Dub, Mr. Fox. What's going on, guys? What's going on? Hey, Bubba. Hey, Bubba. Yeah, Bubba. Hey, Mr. Batman, how are you? That's a good boy. Your brothers are hungry. We better get down there. See, Grandpa, I don't care about them brothers. I'm getting some loving. That don't matter. Man, he's a big old goat. Man, he's a big boy. Okay, you ready? Let's go. Come on. Now, I've told you and mentioned before, you know, I say I cut back on the grain. I was probably giving them too much. Then I cut back, and that may have still been too much. And these guys still were getting big. We're still growing, and I'm thinking, what is going on? You know, they've just about cleaned out, oh, spider web. They just about, oh, I forgot that hay. Look at here. I left that hay on the ground. Now, they got all kinds of hay down there, all kinds that I throw out. Hey, guys, listen, I'm sorry. I got to take this down for the goats, okay? Sorry, girls. Sorry, Mags. Sorry, buddy. Let's go, girls. Come on. So anyway, I kept thinking, why, especially Fox and Batman, you know, kind of kept getting a little bigger. And I thought, I'm getting concerned because, man, I tell you, I'm so paranoid about them bloating and having too much to eat and all the things that can go wrong with the goat. You know, I think about it all the time. So what I did, I was watching them, and out here in the woods, because, you know, every year when it gets this hot, trees shed their leaves to make sure the tree, it survives. Let's put this in here. So they're out there. I know these goats are eating those dead leaves like crazy. So I thought that must be it. You know, they're just eating. They just got plenty to eat. So I've been giving them. I've cut them so much on their grain now that I'm right now, which is good because I think the grain. You know, most people I watch that have goats, they don't give a lot of grain, especially during the summer, and they just make them forage. So they're foraging. I give them about a cup, maybe. I mean, I've cut some back. In fact, we're almost out of grain, and I ain't worried about it. I'll give you the rest of this, but that's all they're going to get. Watch out. Hey, big fella, there ain't nothing in there. There ain't nothing in there. And they don't hardly get a cup. It's just enough to taste. They think they got plenty. All right, now they're going to be done with that real fast. And that's fine, because that'll force them to go out there and eat leaves and forage and cut back on that grain. Too much grain for a goat can give them kidney stones, cause bloat if you overfeed them, you know. Let me look in here for an egg. I don't see any in there. See that, you know, that nesting box, see it right there? Kind of in the dark, I know. I found 2 snakes, right? The 2 snakes that I found Grandma put on there, that last video. Guess what? I found a 3rd one. I'll put it on Instagram and Facebook. I'll put it on there so you can see. He's about 4 foot or 2. I went in there to get an egg, but that old snake was curled up, big old black snake, you know. And his head was sticking out, so I went and got my gloves and fished him out of there. And yeah, I turned him loose down there. I did. I turned him loose. I didn't get rid of him in that sense, you know. I gave him the benefit of the doubt. Told him not to come back. Spread the word. Grandpa Adler is on the hunt for all things predator. I guess snakes really are. I don't know if you consider them predators or nuisances. I guess they're nuisances when they don't bother your eggs, and they're predators if they do, right? Or your chickens. It's all about perspective, isn't it, in life? Just like me and them raccoons. Everything was cool. Now they went and made it personal. Now, guess what? I got 3 more traps ordered. I got 1 set over there in the big pen. And we're going to go over there and talk about turkey here in a minute. I got 1 set in the big pen, and they made it personal. Yep. Done ticked old Grandpa off. Yep. Hi, Miss Lola. Honey, let me get some water, and I'll get over there. Hang on a minute. Now, I got that 1 egg. He's already in there. There's no food over there. Come here, girls. Watch. Come here. Come here. Come on up, Gray. Come on. Come here. Come on. That's how you call a chicken, by the way. That's how I call mine. Come here. That way. Here we go. You take this egg. Tap it on something. Come on. Here we go. You guys ready? Here we go. Right there. Get that egg. Get it, Mags. I hear the piggies. I hear the coonies. Bella and Olivia are having a fit. Hey, y'all didn't see that video about Olivia and Bella eating those tomatoes yesterday. I got up close and personal, man. Olivia, she always takes her food. If I put it in the bowl, Olivia takes her food to go. She takes out of the bowl and heads out on the road with. She's afraid somebody will get it. Probably Bella, but she grabs that old tomato. It's right from our garden, by the way. My goodness, I had about 3 or 4 that got a little, maybe borderline a little soft. Not horrible, but I thought, you know what? Let's make it a treat for the animals. So I come down last night, and everybody got tomatoes. All the chickens, everybody got a tomato last night. I gave Lola a whole one. They seem to like it really well. So I'm going to keep doing that. I bought a watermelon for them. Hi, Lola. Good morning, kiddo. Yeah, that a girl. Come on. Come on, here we go. All right, let me get you a little water. All right, I'll get it out of her drink over here. There was another frog in here. I cleaned that out the other day, and there was another frog in there. I dumped it out. I think he's gone, man. He ain't got sense enough. They ain't got sense enough to stay out of that tub, because once they get in there, they can't get out. All right, here we go, girl. Grandpa dumped a little water in there. Let that run down there and soften that up. Okay, that's a good girl. All right, I know. Let's go take care of the piggies. Hi, girls. Yeah, I know. Oh, you're getting so big. I hope you, one of these days they can't jump up there like that. Yeah, I hope so. Oh, oh my goodness. Come on here. Oh, look at you, make me trip and fall. You're gonna trip me. Now yesterday, day before yesterday, here we go. Let me get him going here. A little bit of water. Uh-oh, a lot of water. Here we go. Here we go. See that little red spot there on my forehead? Sorry, I don't want to gross anybody out, but some of you are going, what happened to your head, you know? Well, I was out here with grapes, and I bent down. Of course, you know, I feed them grapes, the coonies, Olivia and Bella and Lola all get grapes in the afternoon, red grapes. So I bent down, and one of them, they still can jump. One of them got vertical and jumped and hits her tooth. I'm not sure which one it was. I think I know, but I'm not going to accuse anybody because it happened to either one of them could do it, and they don't do it on purpose. Jumped up there and their tooth hit me right there in the head. I felt it. I thought, oh, that ain't good. Gave me a pretty good little whack, so I got to be careful. Then somebody asked, why don't you have a wallow? I couldn't think of the name, a wallow. Well, no, they don't. They have this. All right, that's about 3 inches deep, and I fill it up with water. They will get in there and they will lay right there in that. Of course, they all, looky here, Mr. Little Toad, you can't, honey, you can't get out of there by yourself. Now, you're not go on, get out of here. They will lay in that also first. That's their drinking water. They'll lay in there and they'll lay over there. If I put a wallow in here, it would not hold water for quite some time. You know, and they're not really big enough yet. They're not rooting around trying to make one. So if I put a wallow in here to try and maintain the amount of water it would take all the time to keep that full, it wouldn't happen. It's just not going to happen. You know, it would not stay full. So this right here, I know at least will stay full. So they lay in this one, they lay in that one, so they got plenty of water every day. Don't you girls? Yep, plenty of water every day. Don't you worry, Grandpa makes sure everybody is taken care of. You all know that. I do need to check. Y'all probably can help me out on this. You know I'll look it up. I will look it up. But I'm concerned about them chickens. Last night was the first night when I put them up, and it felt pretty warm in there. You know, it just felt warm. Like, man, if I shut these, you know, this is going to be it's going to be hot for a couple hours. Now, even though both windows are open, but you know, if there's no breeze, how do you keep that cool in there, or do you need to, you know? By the time you see this video, we should have already had 2 days of over 100 degrees. And actually, we're going to have about 4 or 5 days over 100, at least 100. Yep, and that's not feel like, that's real actual temperature, 104 degrees. So, how do you keep that chicken coop at night cooled down? I will look it up, but I want y'all to let me know. Some of you who've had chicken coops before, we'll let them girls eat and then we'll come back and visit them. Some of you had chicken coops before. How do you do that? Or is it necessary? Do they, you know, I've seen them, you know, chickens pant, you know, their little beaks open up and they pant. And in particular, it's funny, Gray, that's Gray there on the left. She pants a lot during the afternoon. Sassy, not so much, really not Magneto, but she gets pretty warm, so I know they pant, and I just trying to keep cool. So I don't know, how's that work? How's that work? Miss Lola, she laying down. She gonna lay down. She'll fall asleep. She'll take a nap. She'll eat that food and then she'll nap right there. Won't you, big girl? Yeah. Got Instagram and Facebook, and you'll see a reel of Miss Lola getting the belly rub. She has to have one like the coonies. Yeah, okay. She's a sweetheart. Now listen, do you think she's going to share? She might. These three right here, when I come over now, it's the coolest thing. They follow me around. You know, one big concern with this predator issue we've got going on right now is, what about these three? You know, listen, there's nothing I can do about it. To my knowledge, because I've witnessed it that night, I come out here 3 different times because I checked on them 3 times. they roost above where the goats hang out. And you know, it's open, but it's high. So I'm just hoping that the raccoons don't find them. And if they do, they get away. I don't know. There's nothing else I can do. Okay, let's talk about the turkeys. As you know, I kept the turkeys in this big pen, all right? After the chickens were out. This is where we lost our chickens, okay? And after the neighbors come down and said they lost their turkeys, I told Mom. Now, Mom and Grandma said, Dad, you need to get those turkeys in that little pen. I'm going to keep it real, all right? Remember I told you that if you feel like you need to do something extra, you need to do it, and you don't wait? Well, I feel really bad because I waited. I assumed that because this big cage, I assumed that they'd be okay. I assumed that I got rid of that one predator, that we wouldn't have another. I assumed that the turkeys were big and that they wouldn't bother them. Well, guess what? They got in here and they got one of the turkeys. Got one of the turkeys that night. I came out and found it yesterday morning. It just made me sick. So I took whatever turkey I had with the last one, the other one, and I put her. She's in this 10 by 10 right here. Grandma told me to put them both in, and I didn't do it, folks. And that's on me. And I got to live with that, and I feel awful. I'm going to keep her in here until Chad takes her to that other place, you know. And even if she has 8 acres, you know, she won't be caged over there, nothing. She has 8 acres, but she'd be with Miss Red and the others. And, you know, I would rather have her take her chances over there than to keep her in this cage right here. I'm not going to do that. So I started trapping, right? You know what raccoons do? They always return to the scene of the crime, don't they? Always. All right. Now, I don't know if it's this particular one or not, but I set a trap. And I haven't even checked this morning. But as I was talking to you, look at here. Look at this. You don't think, look at that. Now, that ain't a big one. That's a little one. It's a small one. But that's a raccoon. Now, I don't know if that'd kill a turkey or not. But that one will grow up too. But see there, right there? That's what I'm talking about right there. Yeah, you little stinker. And there ain't no telling. There may have been 3 or 4 of them in here last night, folks. May have been 3 or 4 of them. Maybe Mom and a whole bunch come in here and clean house. To tell you right now, you can say, oh, she's cute and she's and this and that. No, nope, nope, no. That raccoon made a mistake. And you can call me all you want to for doing what I'm going to do, but enough said. All right. So anyway, we got one turkey. Cannot get in here. They cannot get in here. As you can see, this is welded wire. No room to get in. The bottom is secured because when I had the coonies in, I tied. You can see I got metal ties all the way around that thing. They ain't getting in there. She is completely safe. The turkey, what do we do for the turkey for food? They like the wormies, I think. Let's see if she ate her wormies. Hey, little girl, did you eat your wormies? Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Eat your wormies. Now, you don't need a turkey. The other one, I don't know which one actually. I think, not sure. I'm going to say for sure which one actually the raccoon got to, but might have been the one that sometimes laid down and let me pet her. You know, I'm afraid to say. Afraid to say, but I said it. I think that's the truth. But she laid an egg in there. Sure as shooting. I got to get Batman. Let me get her some fresh water too. I got to get her some water. Yep, I see an egg in there. She won't let me touch her. I don't think I've ever touched this turkey ever. You know, so yep, keeping her around. This is just no way to be right here. Let me go get some water and some scratch. Be right back. At least I know she's safe in here. That's the main thing. Give her plenty of water. She can stand or drink either way. Either way you want. Clean that out a little bit. Clean that out. I know. She'll never be my buddy. That's one bird right there. It will never be my buddy, I don't believe. Okay. Got your scratch. Let's get that egg. Now, as you know, I've reached in a couple places and not snakes. I'm hoping there ain't no snake in there. What are the odds? If I had a stick or something, oh well, let's do it. Let's get this out of here. Oh, snake, stay away, stay away, stay away, stay away, stay away, stay away. Woo! Got it. If there's a snake, he might try to eat that. Anyhow, Thank you, Missy. Come here. We haven't pet the coonies last night. Last night you were so interested in your tomatoes and your grapes, you didn't even lay down and let me give you belly rubs. Are you not interested in belly rubs anymore? I know better than that. Are you doing okay? There we go. One down. We'll just do it this way. Good thing Grandpa's got long arms. So we're hoping it stays cloudy all day, aren't we, girls? I know. You grunting a little bit. They're growing. I looked at a couple of pictures I'd taken when I first got them. And I put my hand like that. I could touch their chin and their hind legs at the same time. Now look at that. See, I don't notice it as much because I see them every day, but they are growing. All right, I'll see you a little later. So you done, Grandpa? Yeah. Okay, girl. Stay. Lay down. Roll over. Okay, good job. I thought it'd be a good way to wrap this video up by actually putting some of this fence together, kind of showing you what it might look like. I probably won't get it all done today, but it's kind of going to give you an idea and myself an idea of how I kind of want to situate it. So I'm going to do that right now, and then we'll wrap this video up. Now I'm going to speed her up a little bit, go into flash mode. So sit tight, hang on, here we go. Let me show you what I come up with. I think this is, in general, what Grandma and I had envisioned. I think what we can do, we can tie this run in with the one that I made right there. That wouldn't be the big deal. Make that really escape-proof or enter-proof. And we come off of here like so, around here. And that would be about, these sections are 10 feet, so it'll be about 9 feet, looks like, roughly. 8.5 feet out this way, and then I can bring it around here. The main thing we wanted was to get that coop door enclosed, because I'm hoping I can take the automatic coop door that we have down there, that omelet coop door, put it on here, and we can let them start using that as it's intended. Then we wrap it around here, see, and I can tie that into this side. See that? A lot of people ask what keeps them from flying out. This is what came with this run. It's a welded wire. Not welded, it's chicken wire, but it ain't very strong. But we took, you see it right here? We took it up over the house and we tied it off down here so they can't get out here. I wouldn't care if they got underneath it. That wouldn't matter. There's not going to be any critters under there. I'm not saying a snake wouldn't get under there, but with all them chickens around, if I were a snake, I wouldn't want to be out there in the open. All right, so then that comes around here, and then I can take, I'm going to take a pretty stiff, small, square wire. I forget what they call it. It's that real, oh goodness sakes, I don't know. There's so many fences in farming now, I get confused. I'll run that across here. That's only going to be, it'll be a little over 10 feet, but I can make that work, you know. But I haven't got anything really anchored down for sure. I want Grandma to take a look at it, see what she thinks. All right, and then they will have this area. They can come all the way from here, all the way out, all the way around. You know, they give them a much nicer area. And again, they can use the coop door. Look at them. Listen, folks, this is why, listen, it is 95 degrees today. It's about, yeah, we're getting, we're past midday for sure. And they love hanging out in that water, and I keep them plenty of water. Tomorrow, 105 degrees. Next day, 100. I know, Foggy, it's gonna be hot, brother. 104, way up there for the next few days. So you can bet I'm going to have them watered up. But they've got, look at here, they got plenty of shade, you know, in the mid-afternoon. Shade all the way around. All right, listen, folks, I'm not going to finish that up till I'll talk to Grandma. So I just want to tell you all, thank you for coming along. Appreciate you so much and all your great ideas. But hang in there with us. We're getting things kind of where we want them. We got that going on. We get that chicken pen wrapped up. We got the goats where we want them. Working on some other, expanding the area and make it nicer for all these animals. That's number one. Make it as safe as possible. That's number one. Thank you all for being very supportive. Y'all have been watching our videos. My gosh, God bless y'all. Appreciate it. We still cannot believe it. We are in disbelief every day. We do not take any of you for granted. Not 1 minute that you watch. The comments are wonderful. I am trying to get back with everybody as much as I can. You know, we're now on, we've been on Facebook for a little while. We're on Instagram. And so we got a lot of things, you know, as most YouTube creators do, I guess, if you want to call it, you know, and now you got Facebook, and you got the followers on Facebook, and you got Instagram followers. But I'm telling you what, I don't care what social media platform you watch us on, you are still part of the Adler Farms family. Whether you've been with us for a year and a half almost, or an hour and a half. Appreciate all of you. All right, love you guys. God bless you. Thank you again. Grandpa Adler Farms, on behalf of Grandma Adler Farms, and K&S Get Out, Raise, Ranch, and Rescue, Adler Farms, and Case Does Stuff. It's a family affair. Love y'all. Till next time. Bye-bye.